Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream, from Orlando, Florida, y'all know him best, Hollywood.
Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan in action. Magic fans, the win streak is over. Magic fans, of course, we don't want to talk about it, but we got to talk about it. It's the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about any pre-games, post-games, whether we win or whether we lose. And yes, Magic fans, we lost. 138 to 129. But what I will say, what a battle. Was it not? What a battle. Magic fans, we scored 40 in the fourth quarter. Magic fans, our bench played the fourth quarter. Nor Franz, nor Tristan, nor Desmond, nor AB played in that fourth quarter. We let our bench really just will us back, and it got us to a point where we really just came back into this game with our bench. We had players like Jace Richardson give us 18 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. You had Noah Penda give us 13 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists. You had somebody like Jet Howard give you 7 boards, 3 assists, and crack 30 points. Not 10, not 20, but 30. 30. Magic fans. Magic fans. 30 points from Jet Howard in a performance in which we all know he ain't getting 29 minutes every night. We all know Jet Howard performed tonight the way that a lot of people believed, in which we know that he has that bag that he can go into, and tonight was that night. Jace Richardson went into his bag. Magic fans, Jace Richardson made shots that I was like, all right, Rook, like, my guy was cooking. Penda, same thing. We're down 20 plus. Everyone thinks we lost the game, which we ended up losing 138 to 129. But this team just showed a fight today that made me happy. Even though we lost, 138 to 129 in a game in which Jamal Mosley literally left Tyus Jones on the finals MVP, Jaylen Brown. What? Hey, man. I'm not the type that I don't like criticizing really coaching and things in that nature, but in all honesty, why the hell is Tyus Jones on Jaylen Brown with 3 minutes left in the game? We down 6. We down 8. I don't know. These are one of those games where I think if Jaylen Brown ain't hit back-to-back threes, if we would have really just put at least 2 starters in, maybe 1, but at least 2 starters in. I think if we put in an AB instead of a Tyus Jones, we win this game. I think if we put in a Desmond Bane instead of Tyus Jones, we win this game. I think that this game resulted in, I don't know why the hell we letting up 138. That was a huge mistake. But the fact that we're able to score 129 with our starters not playing most of the fourth, if not the entire fourth, Magic fans, I think that this is one of those games. Of course, we got to shout out the other side. Jaylen Brown, 35, 4, and 8. Derek White, 16, 7, and 5. Pritchard, 19, 5, and 8. Hauser, 14, and 1. Minute, 16, 7, and 1. Anthony Simons, I think he's in the Magic Killer Club with like DeJounte Murray and those types of boys. Whenever they play us, they just go crazy. 23, 5, and 2. Now, I get it, Magic fans. I get it. It wasn't the result in which we wanted, but I think the result in which we got was fairly needed in where we going. We have a tough rest of the month, let alone rest of December. We have really marquee matchup after marquee matchup is what I like to call them. Games in which the seats are going to be filled, games in which the jerseys are going to be bought, games in which people are going to talk about at work. Those are marquee matchups to me. A simple game, not to knock nobody, but like Magic Wizards, not a marquee matchup. You know what I mean? Magic Pistons, with the Pistons on a 12-game winning streak. It's a marquee matchup. Bulls, Michael Jordan, marquee matchup. The Heat, Sunshine Rivalry, Sunshine Showdown, marquee matchup. Spurs, they got Wemby, marquee matchup. We might not play Wemby though, so we might have gotten lucky in that one. Knicks, self-explanatory. Warriors, self-explanatory. Nuggets, self-explanatory. Jazz got nice jerseys, and we in Utah. Let's go kick their ass. Like, Magic fans, we got a tough little road ahead. Then it gets a little easier for us around here. But Magic fans, we got marquee matchup. We've been doing good, though. We've been doing good. Two, if you look at it, we lost against the Hawks. Cool. We beat the Celtics, lost to the Celtics, beat the Blazers, beat the Knicks, beat the Nets. Then we lose to the Rockets, beat the Warriors, beat the Clippers, beat the Nets, lost to the Celtics. You know what that means? Beat the 76ers, beat the Pistons, beat the Bulls. We got to go on a run. These next games are NBA Cup games, which are just important. To be honest, I think NBA Cup games, no matter what they want to say, no matter if people want to downplay it, no matter if they want to make the memes about it, they got an NBA Cup for a reason. We might as well get some merch. We might as well get some gold. We might as well put Orlando on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's put our names in the pot. Let's put our names in the hat. And let's make some noise. We got the NBA Cup next. But within this matchup, really, it came down to the Boston Celtics scoring 48 in that second quarter. And us, regardless of scoring 32 in the first and 30 in the third, when we got outscored 18 points in the second quarter, it was just really hard to come back from that. Now, I will say, to go 40 points, we got outscored 27 to 32 and then 48 to 30 in the second quarter. So we was already losing. That first half wasn't the best. And then, of course, we still got 32 points in the third and then 40 in the fourth, but it just wasn't enough. We tried. If you look at the stats, 47 for 100 field goals. We took 100 field goals, made 47 of them. Wasn't that bad. 3-pointers, 42%. Could have been worse. 19 for 24 on the free throws. Also could have been worse. This is one of those games where really, if we just would have tweaked some certain things, we could have won the game. But, we ended up losing. We can't just we can't just be happy with a loss. We don't like losses. But, 10-8. With the Celtics being 9-8, we just got to make sure we tighten up because this Eastern Conference Finals is kind of taking shape. And we have the Pistons, the Heat, the Bulls, the Sixers all in front of us, and they're all above us in the standings, which means we got to tighten up and we got to win some games. Now, I will say, Franz Wagner giving me 15 points, Desmond Bane giving us 18, Anthony Black giving us 14. Between Anthony, Bane, and Wagner, I think without Paolo, they have been showing up. Now, Tristan Da Silva has been a little quiet as of late. Hasn't been giving us those 15, those 20-point games that we know he's capable of, but it's all good. I think Orlando Robinson as well, 13 minutes. We needed a Goga. We needed a Wendell. We didn't have them this game, which is all good. You know what I mean? Of course, they didn't have Jason Tatum. They don't have, they lost Porzingis in free agency. They also aren't the same Celtics that won the championship a couple years ago. But I will say they're still the Celtics. They're still Boston. It's still that rivalry game. But Magic fans, I wonder how many Christmas gifts or how many Christmas presents under the tree are going to be now one of these three out of the youngins, Jace, Jet, Penda. Magic fans, it was a game to watch. If you didn't watch this game, I feel bad for you because even though it was a loss, it was fun to see. Somebody like Jet Howard scored 30 points, Jace Richardson 18. Those cats came alive in the fourth, and our coaches let them in. They let them in the rest of the game, really. And Magic fans, it just feels great. It feels great to see a team where we're able to score 129. It got to a point where Magic fans, we wouldn't even crack 100 points. Like, I do remember not too long ago, we wouldn't even crack 100 points. And now, game in, game out, 133, 129, 113, 121, 105, 124, 115, 107, 123, 112. We're cracking at least 110 every game. And I get it. I get it. The league is going like that. The league is, of course, the average is above it's ever been. I get it. But the fact to see this Magic team still being able to score, regardless of the 8 losses, I'm glad to see. We got the Sixers up next, ladies and gentlemen. We got the NBA Cup preview next. I'm not going to lie to you, man. It's a game on Tuesday tonight. Right now, it's 9:24 on Sunday, November 23rd. Next game is on Tuesday, November 25th in Philly for the NBA Cup. I think we got to win that one, especially going into a good win streak, Detroit, following this on, I believe, Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And Magic fans, I think we got to win this game. We got to go into this game strong, and we got to look at the way that we've played these past 2 games against Boston. Both of those games were games that we could have won, and I think we lost them more than Boston beat us. But a 138, but it was a lot of times where, like, Derek White, Brown, wide open in the paint. Peyton Pritchard cuts, wide open, dunk. That's why they scored 138. Our defense just wasn't there. I think that we aren't going to ever win a game if we let in opponents comfortably score 138. Magic fans, it's a tough loss. It's always tough to talk after an L, but what I will say, man, we got to be positive about it. We got to look at the bright side and look at this bench showing up, this bench giving us some life, bench giving us hope. Could have been a way worse game than it was, and our bench kept us in. Big shouts to them. Next game, Tuesday, November 25th, 8 p.m. Big shouts to Jet Howard. Big shouts to Jet Howard. Huge shouts to Jet Howard. Jace Richardson. Noah Penda. You guys did great. You guys did great. Shout out Jet Howard, 30 points. What a night. Career night. Jace Richardson, career night. Noah Penda, career night. Phenomenal L. Honestly, one of the happiest L's I've had in a while. I think that we can take the lessons that we got from this game, utilize them in these NBA Cup games that we have next, and honestly just win a couple games. Go back on a streak. Let's see if we can beat a 3-game streak and see where we go from here. Magic fans, what do y'all think? Were y'all happy with this performance? What do y'all see? What do y'all want to see? What do y'all don't see? You let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it next video. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood Justin, Orlando Magic fans. Subscribe if you're new. Magic fans, post games, pre games, anything and everything Magic fan related. Y'all heard it in the theme song, and like always, y'all see the clipboard. It's either the start, it's either the end. Unfortunately, it's a wrap. And Magic fans, it's time to play my outro. But like always, go Magic. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.